There it is.
Hello and welcome. How to create change easily and work with your brain. And we are the 10X brain trainer here to help you do what you want more of in life. So we all know that we need to change. We need to be growing our mindset, our health, our relationships. Everything needs to be in a growing state so that we're meeting our purpose, right? So that we're fulfilling something good in our life. So we're Rita and Tammy. Welcome. We want to help you reduce stress, which is the one thing that's holding you back, and deal with creating change more easily than you've ever done before. And how do we do that, Rita?
Well, I think we have to stop suffering or have the idea of suffering and maybe ask a couple questions, like really inquire within, like, what would happen if you were to change your relationship, your money, your body, your image, your lifestyle? We know that our brain loves patterns, right? I mean, it loves that groove. It does not want to change. And it's not right or wrong, but if you are producing the undesirable outcomes that you're producing in your life, change is inevitable. And we are creators, and we are always growing, for sure.
Right. And so, I think that I was always working hard to change. And when I found this faster EFT tactics modality, which helps to deal with past things that I didn't know were causing some of the problems in my life. So of course we're living on automatic a lot, right? And so we don't know like what's causing us to stay in the same situation, to stay in the same financial situation, to stay in the same health or fitness situation. So, but when we can go back and find the proof and the resources in our memories and update those, then our whole self-image can change. And then it's like automatically things can be very different. And that's really exciting.
Yeah.
That was super exciting when I saw and had several things happen that I was like, oh, that's what it's like to not have to work so hard at it. Yeah.
Totally. I mean, I have not seen anything that really helps shift that thinking, right, that helps you realign yourself, refocus yourself to that thing that you want. But what I like that we do is that we go find the resources, the memories, the hurts, the pains, the worries, the concerns, the fears. We go find those, and we go and we work inside there and we wipe that out. No emotions. That's why it becomes effortless. And then change. You'll have a new framework, like, change is easy and I'm open to change. And now you're working with your brain.
Right.
Right.
Or even wanting it, right? Like,
say that again.
Even wanting it. So sometimes people know that they need to change, but they're like, oh, I don't want to. What if you did want to?
Yes. That's the inner compulsion you talk about.
Yes. Then all of a sudden your brain says, I do want that. It's easy for you to do it. And then it feels, it just feels like this is how it should be. And we can do all of that from changing the perspective of the little you, the inner child, right?
Yeah. Because your brain is getting those resources from past events, past experiences. So if your image as a little girl, little boy, as a teenager, as an adult is, I'm not good enough, I'm not capable, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough, I don't deserve. If that's your framework that you're coming from, then you definitely don't change. But if you start cleaning that stuff up and you start really thinking ahead of what would life be like if you had that image, that confidence, that courage, that clarity in your life? And one way to be able to even experience that is that we are having a workshop coming up on the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, and maybe the 11th. And that's going to give you an idea of how it works. Like, you get to experience it, right? Breaking the habit of being yourself. So if you have any habits that you want to break, I was going to say bad habits, any habit. It could be crying, it could be whining, it could be tantrums, it could be suffering, whatever story, whatever your narrative is about your life or other people, you can even change how and what you feel about other people.
Yes, I was going to add like complaining, self-criticism. These are all habits that you have created, and now it's happening automatically for you. And if there's anything that you want to change, it's negative self-talk, complaining, and these things that you're doing inside of your own mind that are physically harming you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's lots of wonderful things that can come out of these meetings that we have together. And one of them is just you finding it effortless to change and desire something better for yourself. Really, you deserve it, right?
Yes, definitely. I mean, and look, you deserve it. You deserve to have a life that you love. And there's going to be a part of you that is going to be afraid of change. And but when you work with your brain, it becomes effortless.
Yeah.
Like really.
Right. I know that there's a lot of people that talk about subconscious programs and that paradigm that's going to stop you from, doing it. And this is how to get to sneak up on it and let it switch without all of the drama and trauma that can come from your subconscious trying to hold you in place. And
for safety, right?
Your conscious saying, I want to be free. And your subconscious saying, that's never going to happen.
And let's just touch base on that. We know as brain trainers why there's so much resistance, why the saboteur within, why you want something, but a part of you doesn't allow you to step into that new or into that possibility. Why is that, Tammy? Give them a little words of wisdom before we go.
Okay. Yeah, there's so much about this. And mostly it's just that your brain loves a pattern and it developed that. And so now that feels very safe. It feels comfortable, even if it's a very negative experience for you. It's not a fear of the unknown, which is worse than what your subconscious is thinking is, I know how to do this, and that's going to be worse. Right. So it's going to cause you to be late. It's going to cause you to forget things. It's going to cause all sorts of things to prevent you from changing. And so you want to get in there and work with the memory that's causing that subconscious to believe that in the first place. And once you can do that, then the conscious mind can make decisions without being in a conflict, right? Without fighting.
Yep.
Fighting your own
so
self.
how to create
the saboteur, right?
Yep. So how to create changes easily is that you work with your brain, guys, and we will give you some tools on how to do that, and you'll be able to experience, know what you want to change, know what you want to break, know what you want. Come to the call ready.
That's right. All right. Well, subscribe, and share. Click the notification so you know when we go live next time. And let us know what you want to learn more about. These are some big, huge concepts, and we would love to answer those questions for you as well.